MCU Scarlet Witch's 7 Greatest Fears Ranked. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Sci. 7. To be powerless and without control. In the many appearances Scarlet Witch has made in the MCU, she's been shown to take on the burden of other people's problems, such as when she was guilt-ridden because she couldn't protect Vision even though it wasn't her fault. To this end, Scarlet Witch is afraid of having to stand by and watch when something bad happens. It also stems from her inability to prevent her parents' deaths, which continues to haunt Wanda into adulthood. This fear was realized once more when Quicksilver died before her eyes, although this also pushed her into joining the Avengers so that she wouldn't feel powerless again. 6. To be held captive. There have been numerous attempts made at holding back Scarlet Witch's powers, even by her own allies, like Tony Stark. Wanda has developed a fear of captivity, and this drove her to confront Hayward and Sword to never feel that way again. Scarlet Witch escaped from the Avengers compound when she became scared that she might have to live there indefinitely. Unfortunately for her, she was later incarcerated at the Raft prison and was bound and strapped in a way that should have qualified as criminal behavior against an inmate. 5. To be reminded of her failures. There are more than a few times when Wanda has had her heart broken in the MCU, which ties into her fear of feeling guilty. Scarlet Witch was defeated in Doctor Strange 2 when she was shown her failure at winning the love of Billy and Tommy, and this caused her to lose her composure. She also pushed down this fear during the spellcast on Westview and was shocked when she saw the image of the deceased Vision as a reminder of her failure to save his life from Thanos. Agatha got into Wanda's mind when she made her believe that Quicksilver had returned to life, as it made her forget that she'd failed to save her brother from Ultron. 4. To live her life in fear. Scarlet Witch had considered going through with confining herself to the Avengers because she didn't want to see the fear in people's eyes toward her. This led to her living in fear itself, taken to sulking around the compound with the ability to move on. Her decision to go with Hawkeye to aid Captain America came from the realization that she couldn't control how others felt toward her, but she couldn't live a life where was trapped being afraid of herself. Wanda's villainous turn in Doctor Strange 2 was motivated by her hopes to overcome this once more. 3. To be reminded of the people she's lost. An easy way for Scarlet Witch's enemies to get under her skin is to remind her deceased loved ones. Agatha gained the advantage during their clash when she mocked Wanda with this fact, along with scaring her with the possibility of eliminating her fabricated family as well. Wanda tried to resist the memories of her parents from returning, partly because it hurt her too much to think of all she'd lost since then. During her debut appearance, Scarlet Witch attempted to avoid confronting this fear by aligning with Ultron and turning it into anger toward Tony Stark. 2. To be rejected by her loved ones. While the Earth 838 version wasn't the most powerful Scarlet Witch variant yet, she managed to bring the MCU Wanda Maximoff to her knees. It was due to the rejection she faced from Billy and Tommy, who refused to accept the MCU version as their mother. Wanda's expression showed how fearful she became at the kids rebuffing her love, as it went against her belief that claiming them would bring her the happiness she craved. In WandaVision, Scarlet Witch had a similar reaction when White Vision attacked her, with Wanda terrified at her love's attempt to claim her life. 1. To be all alone. There's little doubt that this is Wanda's greatest fear, as she's had to deal with it from the beginning of her time in the MCU. She couldn't deal with the prospect of being all alone when the events of Westview took place, projecting her fear into every person in the town. Moreover, her rampage across the multiverse in Doctor Strange 2 was born out of wanting loved ones around her, to the point where she decided to steal the life of her variant. Having spent so long losing people close to her, Scarlet Witch has become terrified of the very real chance of living by herself. For the time being, it appears she's failed to overcome this fear by sealing herself on Mount Wundagore. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.